He starts with a cough! And then we see where it goes. Hopefully you guys can hear me correctly or loud enough. I don't want to really... Normally I have the mic all the way over here, but it usually blocks my screen when I do that, so I don't want to do that. But hello! Hello. So, I was kind of torn today, because I've been wanting to stream Senkaimon for like a week now. I've been wanting to stream it for a while. But either I'm too tired or something else gets my attention, which is kind of the case that happened this week, because I don't know what happened. The entire month, no, for several months now, I just had no really like I wanted to play something, but I couldn't tell what I wanted to play. I don't know if you guys have ever had that. Hey, Cobra. I don't know if you guys have ever had that where you feel like you want to play a game, but you can't figure out what you want to play, so you end up replaying some older stuff because you know you enjoyed it, and you're just stuck in a rut of, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to play. Should I even play a game? Should I go do something else? And so I've been stuck on that for months, and then this month happened. Really, the last like 2 weeks happened, and I've got Guardians of the Galaxy that I've started playing that I can't really stream because of the songs. I've got the Halo multiplayer that came out that I really want to play. Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl came out today that I already bought and started playing, and I kind of regret not doing it on stream, and I don't know what to do. I might start it over, we'll see. I got, there's another thing that came, there's just so many things that I want to do, and not a lot of time to do it. Hey, Nubia. Hey, Scott. But I figured I wanted to go ahead and do some Senkaimon because Senkaimon. And also, this kicked my butt last time. We spent hours trying to do this, so I'm hoping that, because I've already beaten it once, Kaimon, and I've got Kisuke and and Shinji. So that should at least help with specifically and Aizen. I think I've gotten Aizen. I got Aizen from this ticket, so that should help a lot. Those 3 characters should just help a lot, even if it's only for 3 floors. I think we'll be fine. But I have been playing some Pokemon today. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of felt bad because I told Charles we were gonna do a Nuzlocke together, and we still are, assuming he's still down for it. But I figured since it's a remake of the game. It's probably not that, like, I can just do the Nuzlocke in a different profile, and that's what I'll do. I can just play the regular game regularly, so that's what I've been doing, and I've been enjoying it a lot. Just like 4th gen is so good. 4th gen is so good. But yeah, I've just been playing that for parts of today. I'm not gonna say all of today. I worked for the first half of the day. But yeah, I have seen Anubia playing. I was curious to see because I saw some people on my friends list were playing Pokemon as well, or were playing games, and I was like, I wonder how many of them are playing Pokemon. And so far, out of all the people I've seen, only one of them wasn't. Everybody else was. Second, let me pause. There we go. There we go. But yeah, almost at the 7th gym. Jeez, I just made it to the 2nd gym town, and I just got the ability to go underground, and that's where I stopped. Like it's on my charger right now, and that's just kind of where I've stopped. It's the underground's a lot more fun than it used to be, and it was already a lot of fun before. Like the underground was one of my favorite parts about original Diamond and Pearl, and they made it better somehow. I'm excited to explore it. But yeah, 4th gen, aside from maybe Silver, because it's like original Silver, because that was the only game I had growing up as a yeah, that was pretty much the only game I had growing up. But 4th gen is probably the one that I've spent the most amount of time on. Aside from maybe Silver, and even then it probably beat it out. Then I guess 6th gen I spent a lot of time on as well, but probably not as much as 4th gen. 4th gen's a lot of fun. Bernardo, hello! But yeah, Senkaimon I put up the Nell thumbnail as well, just because I didn't really have another thumbnail prepared for this. And I was like, I don't want to spend some time to make the thumbnail. I'll just use the old one I have, even though it's no longer Halloween. But yeah, this Senkaimon, I ran out of time last time this Senkaimon was out. Not on this account, well, kind of on this account. It was like the final day. It was the final day, and I had the entirety of this Senkaimon left on JP, and like the entirety of the easy one left on this account. And I barely managed to make it to 50 on this account, not including the extra zone, so I missed those last month. And I only made it to like 10 on JP for this because there was a maintenance mode. I had planned out, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna take the last few hours it's available and just do it then because I know I can do it. But maintenance started at 9 o'clock and cut out like 5 of my hours, so there was nothing I could do. The problem with 4th gen, I'm gonna go back and forth from BBS and Pokemon, so I apologize. But the problem with 4th gen for me is not really having to do with 4th gen. Is that 4th gen has a lot of really fun, really good Pokemon that I use on multiple playthroughs that I don't want to use now because I use them so often. If that makes sense. Like, Gallade was introduced in 4th gen, and I really want to use Gallade, but I've used them before, and I don't want to just use the same things again. Lucario is gifted to you, basically. Not really, but kinda. But it was introduced as well, and he's everywhere in the other games. And I really want to use him in this just because he was introduced and he's really, really good. But I use him like half my runs. I use Lucario, and I don't want to do it anymore because I feel like I want to try out new stuff. Take that, Nell. I'm running away. I died. Mordecai, hello. But yeah. We got Thanksgiving coming up. Hopefully you guys have really good Thanksgiving plans. I do, and I'm excited for it. I'm gonna have to make a few videos either tonight, which is unlikely, because after I stream, my time is pretty much just gonna be Pokemon. And who knows? I might just hop off from Senkaimon to Pokemon once I'm done with Senkaimon, just cause, and just leave the same stream to just hop on Pokemon. But yeah, that's the plan after this, and then tomorrow I am going to have to make... I would make a top 10, but that's going to take me a lot of time, so I'd rather do like 2 or 3 tier lists to get ready for next week since Thanksgiving week and I'm going to be spending time with my family. So I'm going to be working on some tier lists. I'm going to be working on... I'm going to try to see if I can find a character to wrong build. Or maybe just do a bunch of ticket summons. Although I'm kind of out, so that would be a little tough. How do I get Grammy? He was your favorite character. Grammy is only available because he's a manga character. He's currently only available in manga banners, which there hasn't been a manga banner in like a year at this point. But he's only available as in a manga banner. You can't get him out of BBS tickets or anything like that. You have to wait till a banner specifically lists him in it, unfortunately. Now, like I said, there hasn't been a manga banner in over a year, or about a year. I have a feeling we're getting close to them coming back. I have a feeling anyway, just because there's supposed to be some announcement, some Bleach related announcement on the 12th, I think it's the 12th. It's either the 12th or 18th or 8th of December. And I think when we get closer to the manga coming out, which since there's going to be the announcement of when the manga's coming out in December, that we might see them again with resurrections. We might get them as fillers. But until that happens, I don't know. It's going to be a while. Right now, manga stuff is locked behind whether or not they can put him out again. Which I think right now I don't know if they're not allowed to, I don't know if they lost the rights. People keep saying they lost the rights, but I haven't heard anything about that. People saying they lost the rights is me assuming that they heard it somewhere, and they're just repeating it. I have no idea. But yeah, that's what's going on right now. Oh, 1,000 year blood, what are you gonna, yeah. Is there gonna be a banner for the new resurrection characters? No, there isn't. The resurrected characters, there's never a banner for resurrected characters because they're old characters. So you can still get them if they are, because every banner now has a chance for you to get a premium characters. Like it's a 2% chance, I think, to get like any character, any premium character, or most premium characters, any of the resurrected ones for sure. But you can also get them from BBS tickets. I've gotten that Soifon, that Shinji many times from BBS tickets. I think on this account I have that Shinji 5 out of 5 and then some, and it's all from BBS tickets, not from the actual banner. So sooner or later you'll get them, or sooner or later you'll get the resurrected characters. There's not really a banner for them. You can buy them eventually. I think next month they'll put them up for sale. But yeah, there's not really a banner for them. Well, people say they lost the license, but I've never heard anything official saying we lost the license to this. All I've heard is people say that they lost the license, but nobody... Every time I say, is there like an official announcement? Everyone's like, not that I know of. So, I'm not saying they didn't, I haven't heard anything official on it. What's the fastest methods to get orbs besides, Okay, the fastest method is honestly just to do everything you can. Including and most importantly Guild Quest. Guild Quest gives you sometimes no orbs, sometimes you get lucky, you can get like 50 something in a day. But honestly the best way to conserve your orbs is to not summon on every single banner. I try not to summon on premium banners. And also, anytime there's a new event, not like the timed events, not the ones that can run out, but like the ones that you can do at any time, or like a story event that you can do at any time, don't do it. Just don't do it. Until you absolutely need orbs for a character you really want. That's how I've done it. I have so many side events and like side stories and all that I haven't done that I can just grind orbs up if I need them. And I haven't needed them yet, so that's good. Another thing that I like to do is when I have a character that I don't really think I'm going to use often. In my case, it's a little easier because I have two accounts. I have a global and JP account. But if I have a character that I know I'm probably not going to use that much, either because I have a better character that fits the same kind of thing, or if I have that same character like 10-10-10 in my JP account, I will not level up that character. I will keep them at level 1 or keep them at like level 88 or 99 or whatever until I need orbs, and then I'll do it. That's how I do it. That's how I usually have orbs for like the really important banners. That's how I always have orbs, is because I wait. And I don't summon. I try not to summon. There are exceptions if I really want a character. But I try not to summon on premium banners because premium characters you can usually get from BBS tickets sooner or later. That's how I got that Nell that I've been wanting forever. That's how I've gotten so many characters that I just really want that I just wait. And eventually, like in that same year or within a year, if they're a premium character, they will become filler. So I am running out of time with Grimjaw. I better take him out. Luckily, if I'm not mistaken, he's 5 out of 5. That should help. No status element, so that's good. Pew 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 pew. I'm gonna run out of time. Ooh. Take him out! Take him out! No! If it had continued, it would have taken him out, but it didn't continue. Oh well. Senkaimon making you lose control. This one's hard. This one's legitimately hard. I'm excited to see how I can improve it better than what I did last time. I should clarify. This one's hard if you don't have like max transcended characters and all that, which I don't like to do, so I don't have any. But yeah. I thought about doing it for Keyscape, but I really don't want to, because then everything will be too easy. I did 15-15-15 him though, because I really wanted to be able to hit hidden enemies without having to use a Zeta. And I did the same thing with the Artworks Ichigo for that same reason. Is I want to use the third accessory slot for something better. I would much rather be able to hit hidden enemies. Love your Halloween layout. Hey, thanks, man. Yeah, I wasn't honestly. I wanted to get the stream started because I really want to go back to playing Pokemon because it's fun. And so I didn't want to make a new thumbnail for the stream, so I just stuck with the Nell one. Got to know I can save orbs for whatever the manga characters come back then? Yes. Yes. I do think they're gonna come back just because I feel like this game is it's a big reason why the manga's coming back in the first place. I'm tempted to use my special to just get time here. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. I should have used my special on Grimjow. I might have to do this again. Or I might just... I was gonna say I might just have to do a better character, but I don't remember who else I use. I don't remember who else I use in this particular floor. So that might not be a good idea. I don't have to worry about the last... Never mind. I was gonna say I don't have to worry about the dying to the boss. Which I don't, just because Kaname is really good against bosses since he can weaken them. And he... I can get better links, actually. Since he can weaken them and he's got, like... His strong attack 2 is really good for crowd control. He doesn't really need... he's really good against them. Much better. How do you get the best Max Hogyuku Aizen? He is a premium character, so sooner or later, you'll get him. Like, he might be in individual banners, and feel free to summon for him on those. He's definitely worth it. But he is a premium character, and I've gotten him twice now from tickets. One of them was a BBS ticket, and one of them... I was getting a phone call and I was like, oh, is this a family member? Do I need to pick up? No, it's spam. Oh. Unless it's a guy named Cash Max. But I doubt it. What is this? No, you've cost me health, Cash Max. Oh, you're taking forever, please. Thank you. You still haven't done the hard set of the story. Oh wow, you got a lot of orbs to get then. How good is that Kaname? He's actually playable. He is. Anybody with frenzy and decent range is playable. Well, with a good killer, I should clarify. And even without a good killer, they can be usable. But you know, this Kaname is really good. He doesn't have Berserker or anything like that, but Frenzy is enough, because any multiplier you give him gets doubled because of the Frenzy. And he inflicts weakening, which helps with damage as well. We're gonna run out of time again, I think. I definitely won't use my special against this floor again. I thought that would do more. There's also a slight possibility that I didn't have him 5 out of 5 on this account. It was on the other account. Because I sometimes... Since I use them both just as much, I can get them mixed up. This Kaname was much needed because the other two that we had before him were not good. I got 3 of the Cyber Strike structure decks for Yu-Gi-Oh! Unfortunately, I have no one to play with. Because Charles won't play with me. Where's the button? Here's the button, or the statue, or whatever. Alright, I gotta take this guy out. I gotta take him out fast. No. All is lost in the world. Once again, in the same thing. If my strong attack 2 could just finish, it wouldn't be a problem. Wishful walking, I'd have to say, Cone. I finally get the Fierce Battle Melon tickets. Nice! That was me, like a couple weeks ago. Let's say a month ago, but I got her on my last possible ticket. And I was so happy. I 15 her really fast. Also gave her the ability to hit hidden enemies. By far the one that I've given the most. The only time I haven't given the ability to hit hidden enemies, because I haven't 15 many characters. There's got to be a faster way to say that. But anyway, I haven't done that to many characters. I've done it to 2, 3, 4. I've done it to about 5, and 4 of those have been to give the ability to hit hidden enemies. And the other one has been to give Manga Yoroichi Long Stride, because Manga Yoroichi needs Long Stride. Really, every Yoroichi and Soifon need Long Stride after the Lost Agent Soifon. That proved it was too much. It proved too powerful. Isn't Heart Ishin better in this stage? Probably. But I think I use him for something else, I think. If I don't use him here, that's the problem, is I can't remember if I... Oh, thank goodness they're not aggro on me yet. That just wasted a lot of time, though. I use him a lot for boss battles, because he's really good to take out bosses. Because you can stack Last Ditch Survival Ichigo on him, and he can revive like 4 times, which is great. And he's really good for burn damage. What is a premium ticket? A premium ticket is the silver ticket that you get for characters. Premium characters are basically any character that isn't a movie character, a seasonal character, or a manga character. Or like a book character, like Can't For Your Own World or Spirits Are Forever With You. Basically, if they took place in the like the story of the show, that's a premium character. Specifically the show, because manga characters are different. 41 seconds! I have slightly more seconds! I believe. I really should have started off with a strong attack. So far I've wasted 2 strong attacks. That last strong attack 2 and the strong attack 3, because I could have done it when he was weak and got a little bit more out of it. Speaking of weakening him, do that now. Would it have been faster to die to him? It might have been faster to die to him. Doesn't matter though, I think I got it. Yeah, I got it. There we go. Look at that, first try. Can I not be called a fake simp again? Kaname's Bankai is super cool. Shame we don't get to see it much, right? I think he would have stood a much better chance as he used that instead of turning into a giant bug. Because you're right, it's really cool. Didn't quite hear the answer, because whispered very quiet. Is Ishin Kurosaki a human or a Soul Reaper? Like, canonically? In the game, he's a Soul Reaper. And in the show, he's also a Soul Reaper. Is Spirits Are Forever With You canon? I think so. Yeah, it is. The, some, like, the characters that are coming out for it, most of them are not. There are exceptions. But most of the characters that are coming out for it, like the remade versions of the Soul Reapers, those are not. Those are not canon. Same thing with Can't For Your Own World. The remake version of the like the Beyond Resurrection Espadas, they were also not canon. The ones that showed up that weren't Beyond Resurrection, those were canon. Like the Grimjow that had 2 legs and Oops, I missed. The Nell that had 2 legs, the Hollybell that had Grimjaw that had 2 legs. All Grimjaws have 2 legs. No, the non-resurrected Grimjaw. And the non-resurrected Nell, the non-resurrected Hollybell. All 3 of those were canon. And yes, Ishin is a Soul Reaper. This Nell, really good against bosses. I should get away from him. Oh wait, no. That was the last of the burn. Now I should get away from him. Any character with a vortex, whether it's a crawling vortex like Kaname that I just used, or hers that does this and then pushes them back, is really good against bosses because they knock the enemies down, and if they can weaken, poison, or burn, they're even better because that means that you can get them to below half health over there. Except for weakening, when you can get them to get weakened, and then you don't have to worry about damage. You do have to worry if they poison or paralyze. No, you have to worry if they paralyze or freeze you though, or slow. Now this is the thing we have to worry about. She gave birth to normal humans. Does Ichigo's sister have Soul Reaper powers? She does not, but they can. If you remember in the manga, they can still. One of them can see ghosts. The other one can just sense them, and it's because of that same reason. Good job taking on the boss with Neliel. I'm telling you, that Nell's good. That Nell's really good for bosses because her strong attacks 1 and 2 are basically designed to get burn and push enemies away, which is exactly what you want. And strong attack 3 is just a regular full screen. But yeah, Nell's good. Extremely common to the point where I have her at 5 out of 5 and then some. But good. Favorite anime? Probably Bleach. I've been tempted to rewatch it lately, but there's just so many things on my... So many things to do. So many games to play, so many shows to watch. So many things to learn, so many things to want to do. Not enough hours in the day. You've been playing for like 2 or 3 weeks and your luck has been nuts? Nice. Nuts in a good way, I hope. I pulled 2 Kisuke's on your first time this time, and Shinji for the Shinji and Kisuke. Ooh, nice. I really wish they hadn't specified that only the people who did the testing on Kisuke would get the orbs back, because I spent like 4,000 orbs to get 1 Kisuke, and I would really love those back. And I know I'm not gonna get them because I didn't do the testing, and I regret everything. That's not true. I don't regret it, but I do wish it. What did something happen to Epic Race? Did they go away? Oh, they vanished. Oh, they're gone. Wonder why. I did see something about that before. That's weird. I don't know. And what happens if they die as humans without the Soul Reaper powers? I have no idea. Where did I get that info? Where did I get which info? I forget what we were talking about. Oh, no. They put out a notice in the news, in the news section. They put out a, because of the whole Kisuke can paralyze, like the whole bug that was Kisuke was able to paralyze if he got the boost, he was, all of his attacks, every single attack was 100% chance to paralyze. They said that as compensation, people who tested him out and saw that this was happening and then theoretically summoned because of this, even though everybody knew it was a bug, those people would get all their orbs back that they used to spend on him, and any what was it? It was anything used. What was it specifically? It was like any resources used to get them to 10 10 10 or anything like that would be reimbursed or something. I don't remember exactly what it was because I got sad after I saw that it was only those who hit testing, because I didn't hit testing. But yeah, it was in the news section. Every time I say it was in the news, I feel like I'm talking about, you know, actual news. They killed epic raids. I wonder if there was like a bug or something. Time to test play every character now, right? That's exactly what I'm thinking. Oops. Speaking of characters that are good against bosses, Nell, specifically against Soul Reapers, because man, that strong attack. Oh right, she doesn't. I don't have to worry about your special. She doesn't. Her strong attack one's ridiculous for bosses. Against regular enemies, it's a bit slow. Against bosses, it does a lot of damage. Scott Guard Break, which I guess doesn't have to worry about for bosses, but knocks him back. Aizen, thank you very much. Much appreciated. You're too kind, sir. I started playing after I finished 1000 Year Blood War and wanted to play those characters. Do you think they'll come back soon? I don't know about soon. I do think they're gonna come back. I don't think there's any way they won't. But I don't know about soon. I would hope soon, just because usually they do some big event at the end of the year. And this particular year, they have a Bleach announcement in like December 12th or something. I don't remember the exact date, but it's early December. And I think that's when they'll announce, not K-Lab, but like Kubo will announce, or Funimation or whatever, Crunchyroll. Whoever's gonna do it is gonna announce when the anime is gonna come back. And I think that maybe they'll do that for that. I don't know. It's hard to say. This Ryuruka's so good! You make really awesome videos like top 10 awesome. Hey, thank you. Thank you. I work really hard on them. Really hard. It takes me hours. So it's always nice to hear that. Thank you so much. Ugh. Pew pew pew. This Ryuruka's so fun. The character, I've said this many times, I find the character annoying, but every single seasonal variant in this game of Ryuruka has just got a really good design. My only complaint about this Ryuruka, design-wise, is that she's running. She clearly has like hover boots, but she's running. I really wish they would make her hover. But that's a minor complaint. There's also a bunch of other characters who do hover that I really like when the animation for moving is hovering and not walking. Hovering if they don't have wings. If they have wings, it just makes sense. But if not, then it's good. Like the what's her name? The Cacao Society version of Halibel. Hovers this one. Fun fact: if you dodge this special, I didn't, but even if you do, you still get hit with a debuff. Doesn't matter if you dodge the special or not, you are gonna get hit with a debuff. Are you and Charles going to live stream Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl? Yes, definitely. We're gonna do a Nuzlocke. We're gonna do a Nuzlocke when we get back from Thanksgiving break. However, I've already started the game because you can set up different profiles on the Switch, and it's not like we're spoiling the game or whatever. So I already started the game, and I currently have it on pause and on my dock charging to play right after this. Now, if you guys, I haven't decided whether I want to start it over and just stream it here, but I only have like a couple days to do it because I'm gonna be traveling to see family. Or if I should just pick up from where I am right now and just stream it and have a good time with you guys here. I don't know what I want to do because the game is so much fun. Gen 4 is one of my favorites, easily. The only one that beats out Gen 4 for me is probably Silver, Soul Silver version, which is still Gen 4. But just because you have access, it's one, nostalgia. It was my first Pokemon game was Silver. But two, you have access to 2 regions, and it's just a lot of fun, and it's great. But Gen, like, Sinnoh is so good. Sinnoh is so good. And it's like one of the few times that all of the starters are just like, for me, perfect. I might be the only one that I don't mind. It doesn't matter which one of the starters I get stuck with, if it's random or whatever. They're all great. I love them. Even if some of them have a lot more weaknesses than others, they're still really, really fun. Again. I think she's immune to paralysis, but she's not immune from damage from the beams, so I'd rather not risk that. Yeah. I think she's immune. She may not be. Don't beat that boy with a banana! She's so much fun because you can quote Drake and Josh. Show of eyes, or me's, or whatever you want to do. How many people are right now, not specifically right now, although it's very likely, but how many people have started the new Pokemon game? I certainly have. Man, like, it's so good. People complain a lot about the chibi style, which doesn't really make any sense, because it's kind of the original, like, Gens 1 through 5 were chibi style. Like, that's all Pokemon was for, like, a long, long time was chibi style, so that doesn't bother me in the slightest. The only thing that bothers me is, one, you can't turn off XP share, which I probably wouldn't have anyway, just because it's kind of... It is easier, which I don't like, but I do like that I can have a team of more than 6, because I can just, like, swap out Pokemon easily, and just constantly have them all on the same level. And I can have a team of more than 6, and I really like that. But the one thing I don't like is the whole addition to, hey, your Pokemon really likes you, so it survived the hit, so you won't be sad. Or, oh, hey, your Pokemon likes you, so it shook off the paralysis. I don't like that! Don't do that! It gives me an unfair advantage, and I don't like that. That's one of the reasons I take off the, I used to play Switch, where like the Switch mechanic, where if your opponent's gonna take out a, hey! Izoyoi, I hope I said that correctly. Thank you so much, welcome! Welcome to the membership, I appreciate it. You're too kind, sir. I don't deserve. I don't have many, so I appreciate it. Thank you very much. But yeah, that's one of the reasons I switched from having it switch. Like when you knock out a Pokemon and it's like, oh, your opponent's about to send out Squirtle. Do you want to... Nope, should dodge that. Do you want to change Pokemon? I took that off just because I don't like that. I wanted to... If I switch out, I want it to have consequences. And so I don't like the whole... your Pokemon loves you, so it survived the hit to not make you sad. I'm like, no! Listen, Pokemon, if I'm gonna be sad, you make me sad. But that's just me. But thanks again for becoming a member. I don't deserve, but it's always... I did not! Okay. Always appreciated. What are we getting? The Hell Arc characters. Ooh. If I had to guess, like 2 years from now? I don't know, it'll be a while. Unless... No, you said Hell Arc characters, not Hellverse movie. Where am I here? They split the 2 epic rates for different times. Oh! But none of them are available right now. Why would they do that? Huh. The Bleach announcement's gonna be announced in Jump Fiesta, which is December 18th. There you go. I knew it was either the 8th, the 12th, or the 18th, but I couldn't remember which one. So thank you for that. But yes. And so, I also had full stamina damage. Okay, that explains it. Watch. See? Didn't hit me, but I still got debuffed. Now he did hit me, and that's a problem, because I lost 20% of my damage, which really sucks. But yeah. So, with any luck, they're either holding off on the manga characters, or they told them to hold off on the manga characters to not spoil anything for anyone who never played the game but is excited for the manga, and so they don't want the game to spoil specific aspects of the manga or of the anime for people who never read the manga. I don't like you, Don Kanonji! Or they are waiting to do this to build up hype for the anime. If I had to guess, it might be the first one, in that they didn't want people to spoil it. Like, they didn't want to spoil the whole adult Toshiro or, you know, anything like that. But it's hard to say. It's hard to say. There's no way of knowing. With any luck, we can see them again soon. But never know. Alright. These guys like to use their special 25 to 30 seconds after they used it the first time. So I'll just have to remember when they used it the first time. That would be 33. So gotta take him out or be far away from him when the 3 hits. Luckily, with this guy, it's really not... I missed. With this guy, it's really not that hard to be far away. Ichigo's really good against bosses. Specifically, no affiliation bosses, but still. Okay, there we go. I was getting really close there. Just pick up from where I'm at. I'm seriously tempted to. I just beat the first gym, and I'm in the second gym town. I'm underground. That's all I've been doing. And underground's so much fun. I can show you my party because it's not a remake, but I guess it is a remake. But because it's it's all Pokemon that I know their actual names. I nickname them. The only time I don't nickname them is if it's like the first time we're ever seeing a banner or banner. I'm getting games. The world's colliding. It's the Spider-Verse, but games. No. If it's the first time we're ever getting a region or a new Pokemon, I try not to name them because I want a party of just new Pokemon, and I want to learn their names so that when my opponent or like talks about or whatever sends out a Pokemon, I know what I'm dealing with. But if it's a remake, I do name them, and I like the names that I went with right now. I like to explain them away. Also, if you haven't yet, feel free to do this. If you want, if you have the game, you can obviously get the Manaphy egg by going to getting the mystery gift and getting the Manaphy egg. But because of the way it works, you can set up a new profile on your Switch and get the Manaphy egg again. And then you can set up another new profile on your Switch and get the Manaphy egg again. And you can do that, I think, up to as many times as many accounts you can have on the Switch, which I think is 8, but I'm not entirely sure. And if you have both versions of the game, you can do it twice. New tier list soon. It would be really one of the most popular stuff. Yeah, it is. It's a new tier list. It's coming out on Sunday. Yeah, Sunday and then Sunday of next week. I have to make them still, but I'm gonna a lot of tomorrow is gonna be dedicated to just getting a bunch of videos or like 2 or 3 done for the following week. But yeah. I'm ashamed that I don't have a Machine Society Rukia despite how many times she's been a filler. Well, the good thing is that she's been a filler so many times that you can just get her randomly out of like potential, like if she's a filler or not, she's probably still going to be in that 2%. And if there's like a seasonal thing, you can probably get her out of that too. This Byakuya is so good! And I don't have him 10-10-10. I should though. Oops. Ah. Hold on. I gotta check something. I gotta change it so that members automatically clear the boss thing. I don't know why I have that different. I need to change that. Okay, I had to make sure the alerts were still on. I don't have the headphones hurt my ears, so I don't like to wear them during games. But I still want to hear what's going on. That's why I do this. And so, but sometimes I can't hear the alerts because of that. I love the power really ruins the battles of Pokemon. Let's go in the moment. Because it's not a real victory, right? That's why whenever I'm in the Pokemon League or any gym battles, I don't use healing items. I know they use healing items. I refuse to use healing and revival items. If I'm gonna beat them, I'm gonna beat them with the team that I brought in and nothing else. Yeah. The only time I could see using items is if it's a Nuzlocke or if it's like a speed run. But unless it's that, I sell all of my X items and stuff like that. I don't sell my revives. I don't use them in battle, but I do occasionally use them like outside of battle. So I don't sell those, but I do. Or if like between Elite Four members, I use them there. I just don't use them in the battle. I don't mind using them before the battle. Itchy Guts! Hooah. I don't remember if this guy has any immunities. I'm pretty sure he's neither immune to weaken or fire. Despite being able to do both. Hooah. But you summon on the Kisuke banner? You should. Kisuke is really, really good. How long is that Kisuke banner out for? Out of curiosity. Because you could potentially see what end of the month is, though I highly doubt it'll be better than Kisuke. Never know. Just imagine if Camp for Your Own World was animated the day after 1000 Year Blood War and Bleach. That would be great. I hope they do animate it. But I don't know if they will. Have you got the Mew, Jirachi, and Manaphy? I have. I did. I think it's kind of busted that they give you those out of the gate if you want them. I'm never gonna use them. They're literally just dex numbers to me. But I am glad that they do that. The only time I ever use legendaries is usually just the box legendary. And even that I haven't been doing as much lately. Like in the last few iterations of the game I haven't. The last time I did it was when I played Pearl, I think. That I actually had a legendary on my team. And I was about to get Pearl again this time for nostalgia, but I was like, you know what? The Diamond has slightly better exclusives, and I've never played Diamond, and I want to see how Dialga stacks, so I got Diamond instead. And I feel like I betrayed Pearl. You got him T20? Nice. I assume you mean Ichigo. The 24th. Yeah, we won't know what the end of the month is by then. Should you summon on the new Kisuke? Yes. Kisuke is really, really good. Really good autoer, really good PvE, not autoer. And he's Kisuke. I'm also biased because he is my favorite character, but even if he wasn't, I'd still say something. Oh, I really, more than anything else, more than manga banners coming back, I still hope that's a thing because I'm missing that soy phone and I really want her. But more than that, I really want these to get resurrected. Like the ones that we do have to get resurrected. Man, I love this Rukia's design. I like her strong attacks, are really fun. Two of them are basic, the lunge move and the full screen, but that strong attack 2 is not as common. So I'm a big fan. Please, I don't want to waste a strong attack 3. Thank you. Uh-oh. Where's the thing? Here it is. Please, come closer. Hopefully Camp Fairy World gets the movie treatment. They don't forcefully insert Ichigo in the Shuei somehow. Yeah, I think if they make it, they're not gonna mess with the actual story. They're not gonna switch out Shuei for Ichigo. How dare you not get caught up in that attack? You insult me with your reluctant list. Whatever. You didn't die, now you're dead. I will try for the joke, but if it doesn't work out, I will abandon it. Oof. Oh, and only at 100. That might be a problem. But, yeah, that might be a problem, actually. Luckily, freeze. But it still might be a problem. We'll see. Yeah, 5th anniversary Ichigo, 5th anniversary Byakuya, and Tokinada. I wasted a bit of time there because I didn't realize I wasn't able to use my normal attack, and there's a good chance I'm not gonna make it! There's a very good chance I'm not gonna make this. I didn't make it. Just did the first summon and got Kisuke. Nice! Easy, don't have to worry about it anymore. Let's see, what do we have here? No, the Captain, Soul Reaper, 9 Captain. I really don't want to switch. I'm not going to switch. Okay, I'll just use this again. Actually, I'll have to look at my accessories, because I know I've got better stuff since then. And I think I've got a, something for Soul Reapers. Also, depending on how much... I'm not sure if I had the bandana or the whatever the Masanga Nanga 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 is. I don't know what it is. The thing that multiplies your killer. Actually, before I waste too much time, let me go check it out. Because that might be worth it here depending on how much they multiply your killer. Killer times 3. Ugh, that's not a lot. It might be worth trying. First things first. I want to see if I have the thing. I don't think so. I do! Okay, do that. And you know what? I'm feeling a little bit more lucky now that I have the thing. Masanga! I don't like to pronounce it because it's... I don't know why. I just don't like to pronounce it. 1000 Year Blood Roll giving PvP invincibility, ignore PvP. I have a feeling that they're gonna put, sooner or later, they're gonna put ignore PvP invincibility as a like a thing you can give characters. At least I hope so, because it's needed. 3, 2, 1. I do hope they give all of the strong attack damage 1000 Year Blood War characters strong attack recharge as a secondary ability, because it is annoying. Either a secondary ability or like an actual ability, like a non-soul trait ability. Because it is it's a lot to have to wait for this. Like 12% is a lot, you know? Yeah. Doing slightly better time than before. But more damage, which is what's more important. I didn't think I'd be able to get that. It was worth a shot. Three, 2, 1, and... Oh, I have better characters. Don't get me wrong, I can do this a lot faster. But what's the fun in that? What's the fun in not using a character you enjoy? You know? That's why I use so many of the... If you ever seen me clear the regular Senkaimon, for a lot of the early floors, and even some of the later floors, I will use older characters that people hate. Oh, good to go. I will use older characters that people don't like. Like, for example, on one of the floors I use the mind version of Shinji. Not the Spirits of Forever With You one. Like, the one with the hat. That chops his own hat. Because he is fun. He may be common, he may not have flurry, but he has a high enough bruiser, he has poise, he's got immunity to paralysis, and he's got really fun strong attacks. And I love him. Also, mine is slightly better because mine is 5 out of 5 and has a really high SP because of what I did to him. Whew, that was close. Alright, your special is a Vortex special. It's the but it's a bandana, so let's call it that and simply... Yeah, no, that would definitely simplify our lives. Is my team good? 5th anniversary Byakuya, 5th anniversary Byakuya and Tokonada. It is. It is. Though, I assume that's... Yeah, that's good coverage too, because you got Soul Reaper, 2 Soul Reaper killers, 2 Hollow killers, 1 Arrancar killer. Yeah, pretty good. What do we got here? Ichigo? Ichiguts! Oh, I could use a mind attribute character. But I assume there's a reason I didn't, so let's go. Yeah, there must have been a reason I didn't. Because I remember really struggling with this, not this specific floor, but this specific Senkaimon. So if I'm using this guy instead of a heart character, there must have been a reason why. I can't tell you why, I don't remember, but I'm gonna trust in past Martin and assume there was. Also, I can use my normal attack, which is really good because it's boosted, and his is at level 10 because wrong builds. Speed Shinji for this. Oh, you're talking about for the last one. Does he have an Arrancar killer? I thought he had a Soul Reaper killer. Could be wrong though. Ah! My teams are all 6 stars, by the way. I would hope so, at this point. Getting a 5-star... Most 5 stars can't hold their own. Because they don't have Frenzy. Some of them probably can. Like, you can probably get away with certain boss stuff with 5 stars. I know I've done it. I've done, every now and then we get... And there's some that are always there right now, but every now and then we get special events. Of boss raids, boss fights, whatever, boss challenges. We used to get them like once a month, and I really enjoyed them because I used to do challenges that were like the boss runs, but using only 5 stars and no accessories, no links. Those were fun because you had to take out events that were essentially meant for 6-star characters. They weren't too terribly difficult for 6-star characters, but I was only using 5 stars and I wasn't using anything on them. Boss Rush is what it was called. I remember now. It was Boss Rush. And so I used to just go at them without a... Oh, man, this would be a lot easier if I could reset. Let's hope I don't have to. But yeah, those were really fun because I could just use my 5 stars. And it was actually about surviving. It was fun. Okay, on the off chance that my special doesn't take you out, I'm actually going to try to take you out the normal way until I don't have to. Or until the very end. Luckily, you do also have Bombardment, so that will help. should be trying for my normal attack. Oh, please take him out. No! I think we're gonna run out of time. Yep, definitely gonna run out of time. I must have taken him out with my special last time. Yeah. Either that or died early and got the strong attacks that way. We might get end of the year 1000-year Blood War. But I mean the either the end of the month banner or the mid-month banner will be a Christmas banner. More than likely. And then the end of the month is going to be another step-up event. But, well, who knows what's in it. I did Pokemon Sword with a team of 6 Cinderace, Corviknight, Serena, Silvally, Eternatus, and Zacian. I think I did it with... I did it twice. I don't remember what all was in it, but I know Corviknight was, because Corviknight is awesome. Kenny would be a good choice. Let's see, what do we have? Oh, that's what it is. That's what it was. It was people, they have Soul Reaper's dodge. That's why I use this guy. I'm not sure I have very many characters that can read Soul Reaper dodges. I don't remember what all of them can. I know this guy dodges Soul Reapers, but he can't read Soul Reaper dodges. I don't remember if Kisuke can do it. Also, I was wrong. I didn't 10-10-10 him. I mean, I didn't 15-15-15 him. Just 10-10-10 him. Let's try this again. Who's the character between Nemu and Yoroichi? I will have to check. I don't remember. Yeah, I'll have to check. I didn't see who it was. I just have to use my normal attack more here. Maybe even a Senkaimon Aizen. Although I don't remember having mine Senkaimon Aizen. So I might not be able to. Which is weird. I still don't have all the Senkaimon Aizens because I never spent the things to get them. I should. They're useful to have for situations like this. Especially when they're taking forever. The good thing about this Senkaimon is that I know I can do it because I've done it. The bad thing is that it probably always took this long. Joe, take care, man. Thank you for stopping by. I just used some Kaizen and Senkaimon. Just to trade them. Senkaizen runs are fun, but I don't like the idea of I get hit once, I lose everything. Especially since it's a lot easier to dodge on the phone than it is on this, on the controller. Not impossible, like I haven't gotten hit yet, but... just easier. I think we're gonna have to. I think we just have to bank on the instant kill, which is a shame because there's only 8 attempts, which sounds like a lot, but each one's only 5%, so you really have to get lucky. I might actually bank on him killing me. Yeah, or that can happen. That's fine. I beat the chat floor with. The bear, ooh, wow, nice! Paralysis and laceration, man. First time on stream. Hey, Thomas, what's up? Welcome to the stream. We have fun. Oh, I forgot to check which one it was. I'm sorry. I'll check afterwards. What is it, like a seasonal thing? Was it like a? Because if it was like a Christmas one, then it was Rangiku. Ah, damn, this character's so good. Take care of it. Take care of it. Run! Oof, could not avoid that. Doesn't matter! Poison! Such a good boss killer. Such a good character. Honestly. Having Beam Shot Strong Attack 1 and having a Soifon there to just take care of things, like the amount of times Soifon has just taken out enemies while like in an auto situation where Yoruichi gets frozen or paralyzed. She cannot get frozen, she's immune to it. But yeah, the amount of times I've been paralyzed and just nothing happens, or oh, run! Okay. Really? Still no? Okay. And just Soifon takes care of it. It's just great. Speaking of Soifon taking care of stuff. Whoops. I will put SP and focus 10 on your Noelle. That's always a good move. The two best things to put on a high SP character. I use purples and Senkaimon Ichigo on that floor. That's a good one to use. I don't think I have any of those Ichigos at level 200. I might yes I do. Yes I do. Because I know I use them for links all the time. No specials! Watermelon? Oh, what happened? Here's... Guard break, Soul Reaper Killer. I think Soul Reaper Killer, I might be wrong. I'm leaning towards Rangiku. Oh, right. It's Melon Head Lost Blood, Ichigo, Namu, maybe Rangiku, Yoruichi. Wait, what did I miss? Who's the character between you and your... Oh, in my layout! I'm sorry, I thought you meant in the game that there was... Because I was looking at characters. Yeah. It's Full Hollow Ichigo, it's Kisuke, Namu, Rangiku, and Yoruichi. Courtesy of Malice. Malice made those. He also made... He also helped me make them in like, they're on... Some of them are, not all of them. Are on, like, shirts and stuff that you can buy. I really should plug more of that. Since he made them. I really should just make some myself, too, since I have the ability. We have the technology! But I just haven't gotten around to it. Yeah. The Inosuke floor, who needs them? I think last time it took me 2 attempts with her. I don't remember why it took me 2. It might have been just the sheer amount of enemies that it ended up having to be 2. But I don't remember. Yeah, sorry. I thought you meant like it, because I was in the when I saw that, I was in the character selection screen, so I thought you were talking about the actual characters. I didn't read the layout part. I really need to. I need to get better at reading entire messages and not assuming I know what the rest of it says. I do that a lot. Next time SS Namu. It's the same Namu. Oh, we have the meat? Like Arby's? We have the meat! Use Namu for this one? The swimsuit Namu, I assume? Which floor is giving me the most trouble? We haven't gotten to it yet. It's like the second to last floor, or the third to last floor that gives me the most trouble. It is, it's one where I have to use Grimmjow. I don't think I have to use Grimmjow again, luckily. I think I can avoid using him. I think I can use somebody else. But yeah, last time we did this, I spent like half an hour on that one floor. It sucked. But I think I can use somebody else. There we go. What do you think about the Heart Zangetsu, the most recent one? He's really, really good. He is overlooked because he was a premium character, and the other two characters in that banner, one of them wasn't that great because of the killer. Move-wise, great, but really good. He has the equivalent of a plus 60 Berserker. Because he's got like, what was it? He's got a, I don't remember if he's got a plus 20 or plus 40 Berserker, but he does have increased strong attack damage on Heart Soul Reapers, which boosts it up even more. So I think it's a total of 60, I think. Let's see. But yeah, he's really, really good. Doesn't have Havoc, but really good. High damage. Overlooked for sure, just because he's premium. And he wasn't like in a hype banner. Do you want end of the month November to be Azashiro, Roka, and Zio clone? I think there's a good chance it'll be a Spirits of Forever With You banner. I know some people are speculating manga. There's also a chance it'll be manga. But I don't think. Unless end of the month, this month is Christmas, and then mid-month is Spirits of Forever With You, then maybe end of the month being manga, but we'll see. Do I think it's getting more boring? I don't. I really don't. I think it's getting... I think I'm having less time to edit stuff, but I still enjoy it as much as I always have. Especially because, like, nothing is locking me into using newer characters. I can use older characters and just, like, beef them up. So, I think it could get easy if I decided I wanted to, like, max transcend stuff, or it could get boring if I decided to max transcend stuff and make things super overpowered, but I really don't want to do that, because I like a challenge. Ugh. Again! I always forget I equip Last Ditch Fight when I panic. That's what I get for not using my strong attacks when I should use my strong attacks. I might have to rely on poison for this one. For the boss, I mean. I don't think we're good on time. This character is also good, but I still have to give it to Tag Team Yoroichi and Soifun. Just because Yoroichi does more damage, and honestly, her moves are better. Beam Shot, Strong Attack 1, Hybrid Vortex moves Strong Attack 2, which his Strong Attack 2 is also got really good range, but Vortex is while not as immediate, it's still a pretty fast Strong Attack because it's not a Crawling Vortex, and it serves more than one purpose. We don't have much time, and I am hitting walls. Are you going to cover Squad 7 on or onward on Utility Guide? No, I actually switched up the when I needed to do another one. That's the other thing I needed to make. Actually switched up the way I did Utility Guide because I realized I was gonna quickly run out of as soon as a new character came out, it was gonna be obsolete. Woo! Made that with 6 seconds spare. As soon as like a new character came out, like if I had made the Ichigo one and then another Ichigo came out immediately, it would be obsolete. So I decided instead of doing that, I was going to do it from banners. So like the next one I'm gonna cover the second half of year 2, or the second half of the first half of the second half of year 2, because they start getting really good at year 2. And and then they will get shorter because they're like super long right now. I usually have to re-record them because they end up being like 18-20 minutes, and I don't want that. I would much rather them be shorter because it'd just be easier to digest, and I can talk about the individual characters a little bit more. So once we get closer to the better characters that don't all end up in link only, I can get to I can start doing the a few more banners that came out, which would be nice and useful. Ooh, Last Stitch at 200. I forgot, I think he has it by himself. Yes! Your weekend, fear me! I'm expecting a sneaky manga rerun banner, nothing new at the end of the month. I hope so. I'll take a manga rerun. I'll summon in that if I'm missing enough of them. And I'm still missing quite a few manga stuff. I don't remember if he uses the special. I think he does, because I don't think his special does anything too special. That said, that's a problem. Please get weakened or something, because otherwise I'm dead. Alright, do this again. Is 1000 Year Blood War Tsushika Ichigo still good? I have him at 5 out of 5 out of 5 links. Yeah, he's still good. People will often be like, disregard a character and be like, oh no, they're trash because they're old and they have this or that or the other. If they have Frenzy and a good killer, you can make them good. Yeah, they won't ever get as strong as the character who has Frenzy at 2 unless they get resurrected and get Frenzy at 2. It doesn't matter, you can still use them. They're fine. People are so picky about something being the strongest in the game. This doesn't have guard break, so it sucks. No. Most things don't have guard break, and they're fine. They may not be as fast, but they're fine. Ah. Please be something. Ah, that's interesting. I've never seen that before. I just doubled up on my sprinter because he used a special between them. I've never seen that before. I basically flash stepped 4 times. Oh, you know what? We can use special on you. You're the last one. There we go. 1000 Year. Oh, I just read that. That was the new Kokuto on floor 17? I don't remember. 17. No, floor 17 with Aizen. Yeah, because 6 months ago they stopped making. I think it's been a year since we've had the last manga banner. It's a shame, and I really hope they bring him back. But yeah, it's been a little bit. Oh right, I hate this floor. This floor's the worst. Does anyone know if Shinji have read hollow dodges? I don't remember if he does. But if he does, I'm switching immediately because this floor sucks. I just need to hit him once. There we go. This floor is not great. That said, Chad can do it. It just sucks. Actually, I don't know what any of the other rules say. It might have to be human. He doesn't have. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, luckily Chad can do it. I just have to hit them. Ooh, I got a couple hits off of that guy. Yuriko, yeah, but I don't have him. Please don't have any full stamina damage, because if so, I just lost a lot of it. I got really lucky on that last one. Oh, I got lucky on this one too. Let's hope. Let's hope he has last-ditch survival. I'm gonna need it. Although, I don't think... Yeah, these guys can't dodge. But they can strike me down very, very easily. I should have just used my special. He has a chance to insta-kill. Oh well. I got my full Transcended Kisuke with SP at 500. Link until you he's broken an OP character. He's really good. Definitely worth summoning. If you're thinking about it, do it. Now that guy's the only one that needs to be hit once. There we go. I just need to get lucky in hitting just the correct amount of times. Which is not that easy to do. You just know we're gonna get an ability that's like the next set of accessories that we're gonna get is more than likely just gonna be read hollow dodges 50%. So it's still not gonna make them broken, but it's gonna make it, or it's still not gonna nullify the need for being able to read hollow dodges as an ability, or you know, as a requirement. But it's gonna make this easier because this is just awful. Right, I just need... Oof, this guy still needs a lot of hits. Oh, nice! Ah, not as nice. And I think there's still one more after this. One more... Oh, never mind. What do you think about the Kisuke compensation? I would have hoped they would have given everybody who summoned for him that compensation and not just the ones who did the testing. I'm gonna die. Why don't I have lasted survival equipped on you? I think that's a lot of compensation. I really do. Like, good on the people who are gonna get it. Good for them. That's a lot, though. Like, that's a lot. Because most everyone, I would argue everyone who summoned on the banner knew that that was a bug. Unless you specifically didn't know about the Kisuke coming out, didn't see anything about him, and your friend told you, oh hey, when he inflicts status element, all of his attacks inflict status element immediately. Or when he has the boost, all of his attacks inflict status element. And then that's what got you to summon. Unless that specifically happened, everybody knew that was a bug that they were gonna patch. But you know, good for the people who are getting that back. I wish I was. I just think it's kind of a lot. Not that I would take that away from him. I'm just kind of surprised, I guess, more than anything else. Oh, there's so many of you! I hope I hit something there, because I just kind of shot that blindly. Whew. Sorry if I'm not reading the chat right now. I hate these read dodges or not. Whatever, the dodge ability. And I think there's one more after this, one more wave. Luckily, Stark is a boss, and I don't think he will require as much time. Just because He does get hit with a lot of damage. Because I am doing a lot of damage. It's just I'm not hitting. There we go. I'm gonna wait a few seconds. That's good. Use the new Shinji, it's so easy. I don't know. Okay, so my strong attack wasn't charged when I did that, which is why I just kind of stood there for half a second, which he could have definitely used to take me out, and he didn't. From now on, yeah, right? You kind of have to test play every banner now. When will we get compensation? They said they're still working it out because they have to figure it out. Because they have to like figure out who tested, how many orbs they spend, how many resources did they spend on maxing out the key scale, which I think that's also going to get compensated. Although I think that's going to get like reversed or something. And that might be for all players? Which would be annoying because I did it. And I would rather it stay the way it is because I knew they were going to fix it. I didn't care, you know. Ah, that was close. I forget this is not weakling Ukiura. This is really strong Ukiura. I better knock him out before he uses his special again, which is any time now. Okay. Regardless of quantity in Dokkan, we got a refund at least 600 Dragon Stones. We refund every single Dragon Stone. And you, I have no reference, so like I don't know how much that is in Dokkan money, or I guess in comparison, because I don't play Dokkan, but I have, while I don't currently play any other gacha games, I have tested out other gacha games who are oh, this is gonna suck. Oof. I have tested out other gacha games that like the currency is like, oh yeah, you need to spend 3,000 to do a multi or 5,000 to do a multi, which like their amounts are a lot higher than ours, but they're also easier to get. I wanted to know there's oh. Well, I don't know when it is. Hopefully before the next banner. Oof. I got hit with 3 specials and none of them killed me. That's actually a surprise. And then I got whacked. Luckily, I still have the thingy mabob. That's the survival. I completely forgot I had equipped it. It's always a nice surprise. I just assume I have it. It's a troll tower with troll floors. I mean, you could always do the other towers, you know. But I do like a challenge. And I know I can finish it because I've done it before. Also, why am I using my strong attacks? If only she was immune to poison. She is immune to being frozen, which is nice. But, more nice for autoing than anything else. Yeah. Easy mode. I do agree that they should compensate everyone, not just the ones who did the testing. I 100% agree. I still think the compensation is high. I don't want that to remove that. I think that's great for people who get all that back. But I think they should give it to everyone who's subbed before. My only hope is that people will complain enough that they will be like, okay, we'll give it to everyone. I'm not gonna complain because I was gonna summon for him anyway. So whether they give me the orbs or back or not, for me personally, I knew it was a bug. I knew it was gonna get fixed, and I summoned for him anyway, just because I was gonna get him either way. But that said, 4,000 orbs back would not be bad. Good night, Thomas. Take care, man. Thank you for stopping by. Hopefully you enjoyed your first stream. Every 50 Dragonstone is in Dokkan is a refund. Said 600 because most people get stuck in. Oh, okay. Oh, right, you don't... Wait, why don't you use your special? Is it revival? I think it's revival. I think. Yeah, it is annoying that they're not giving it to everyone who got them. That's also a ridiculous amount for someone who spent a lot of like orbs on it. Because if you take into account just how much money orbs actually cost, that's like for some people hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth of orbs. That they didn't necessarily spend. Like you could grind up like several thousand orbs and that's already hundreds of dollars worth of orbs. That were free, but you would still get them back for free, which is just nuts to me. Oh yeah, it's instant kill. Okay, that's why. Although, have there been some that instant kill that do that? I know for a while they didn't do the revive one, and then recently they started doing the revive one. Like those characters whose special revives do use their special in Senkaimon to just take away the revival feature. They used to just not do them at all. So maybe I guess they could take. Maybe it's harder to take away that. Maybe it involves more effort. I don't know. Since it's per hit as opposed to guaranteed. I don't know. That would be hard mode, doing a Senkaimon, but the bosses use their specials. Because think about it, that would mean that for those who can revive, will revive. For those who heal themselves, will heal themselves. And if you don't beat them in under 25 seconds, which, depending on the boss, may not be the case, or 30 seconds, they get to use the special again and heal again. Those who instant kill, you might just be out of luck and they may instant kill, and you'll have to use Last Ditch Survival or something else to... I'm gonna get hit. No, I'm not. That would be a fun little challenge that a lot of people would complain about, but I would find personally really fun. Yeah. I don't know what to call that. Is that a hoodie? It's got a hood, but it's not really warm. Alright, 3 more. Oh, this is the one. This is the one that gave me the most trouble. And then I went back, because I did it initially with Grimmjow. Then I went back and did it with Ukiora. So much easier. So much easier. I don't know why I didn't do this with Ukiora before. Because it's so much easier with Ukiora. I still have to worry about losing the full stamina damage, but I have 2 strong attacks that basically make it toward I don't have to worry that much about the special hitting. Which for Giriko is not that big of a deal. Or Kiryu is not that big of a deal. But for the others, it is. Hers, not so much. Even if her special... her special doesn't have that great of range. Which I think is still just regular range. But it doesn't do that much because her SP sucks. Also, he's got a charge move. And the last boss is basically guaranteed death because, burn. That's good. Friend in BBS if possible? Sure! I think I have... Because they increased it to 200, and I'm pretty sure I never maxed it. So let's do that afterwards. 3, 2, 1. Ow. Whew! If I would have gotten hit with that special because I would have been lacerated and knocked back a little bit, I would have been annoyed. I did lose the extra 20% damage with Senkaimon, which sucks. But not that big a deal. Since charge move, strong attack 3, and debilitating burn on the special. Won't be that big a deal. There we go. And I think I have lasted survival, so I don't have to worry about dying either. Is Rukiora bear or does he have transcendence? I will show you his stats after this. Because I used Grimmjow as well, and let me tell you, this one was a lot easier. You don't really have to worry about the last boss just because you have burn, which is very, very nice. I think he's 5 out of 5, but he's definitely not max transcended because I don't do that. His SP level might be increased though, because I think I needed it for a specific thing. But burn damage on the boss, don't have to worry about it. Oh, and never mind, they're immune to all status elements. Doesn't matter, I think I'm still good on time. The thing you might have to do is you might have to increase his SP level, but everything else you should be fine. I'll show you what I got on him. You did it with the new USS chat. Ooh, that's a good idea. I will show you what I have. Also, this is my, for anyone, I'll do this real quick because searching would take too long. I'll just accept you. Anyone wanting to send a friend request? You can screenshot or you can search or you can whatever. Here's the number, the player ID. If you send it, I will accept it on the stream just because it'll be right there, and I'm at 0 requests, so it'll be easy to track. So that's the number. I'll give it a few more. That floor is floor number 23. It's a boss floor, which normally you can cheese with poison or burn, but you can't with that one because they're immune to all status elements, even poison, burn, freeze, everything, they're immune to it. So you're gonna have to take him out with actual strength. I do recommend Ukiora. If you don't have him resurrected, do, because the secondary link is really, really good. Plus, I think he gets Berserker in addition to that strong attack damage at 16. Let's see here. See what I got for him. He's also an older character. He's like, yeah, see, SP at level 5. That's it. SP at level 5 and a little bit more focus. Yeah, that's the only thing I increased on him. That's it. That was able to do it. And pretty easily. I'll show you the links that I used. Because his Strong Attack 1 and his Strong Attack 2 are basically meant for crowd control. They're meant to keep enemies away from you. They're really good for bosses for that reason. And his Strong Attack 3 is a charge move. So you just do double damage if fully charged, which is really easy to do because he's ranged and you can just keep them out of your space. Actually, that'll do. These are the links I used for him. You don't necessarily need to have in fact, I screwed up. I gave him this. Have the chair. I think I had this because I gave him the same links I did Grimmjow. No, I don't remember why I gave him this. I must have just screwed it up in my head. Give him the chair with plus 30 SP. I don't know why I gave him this. That increases that increases the killer effect, which, let me see how much the killer increases over here. Yeah, killer's multiplied by 5, which means if this killer increases the effect by 10%, that's an extra 50%, which is really nice. This, again, switch it with the Rankar chair, just because. I do have that, but you should be fine with the fortification pill, just because if you do get hit, you can equip this Ichigo and he'll last survive revive you. If you 10-10-10 him, even easier. I use Senkaimon Aizen, but you don't necessarily need him. I had him equipped with Grimmjow, which is why I left him there. But you don't need him. In fact, you might be better off without him, just because you can probably spam the other attacks a little bit easier. I just kind of left him there because he was equipped to Grimmjow. And then Stark, which you can replace with any other character who has the same ability. I even have better ones to replace here, but I didn't. So yeah, you can do that with that Grimmjow, with that Ukiora. You may not even need to... If you 10-10-10 him, you probably don't need to increase his SP to level 5. And that's 423. Yeah, Crawling Vortex helps a lot. Crawling Vortex and Pushback Strong Tech 1. Hey, I got to use one of my favorite characters in this game to use Isuke Urahara. And he's immune to being frozen, so I don't have to worry about it. He's not immune to weakening though, so I do have to worry about that. I don't have Mind T-set, and I don't have the red one. What red one? You don't need the Mind T-set for that. You can probably get away with doing the Fortification Pill, or even anything else that increases your SP by a little bit. I just used the T-set because I had it, but you can see there that I had a attack at 30%. It wasn't even an SP T-set. So you could probably get away. You can get away with the Fortification Pill with an SP increase. In fact, getting that SP at 30 on that one would actually give you more SP than I had, just because that would be 60% as opposed to the 50 that the T-set normally gives you. I am weakened. I did not mean to do that. And again, I didn't have him 10-10-10 or anything. Like, you can increase his stats that way and get it done faster, probably. And that would increase your stamina as well, meaning you can take a bit more hits if you need to. Not that you would, because both Kiryu and Senjumaru are really easy to keep at bay, because you could just Vortex them and Strong Attack 1 them. The one that's a little bit tougher, but even then not that tough to keep at bay, is Ichibe, just because there's a giant hole in the middle. But even then, if you stick to like the upper or lower areas, you shouldn't have a problem. You wanted this Kisuke, instead you ended up with 3 nails. Well, luckily this Kisuke is a Can't Free Your Own World Kisuke, so you, unlike the manga stuff, you can still get him if he's a filler in a Can't Free Your Own World banner, or in a Spirits Are Forever With You banner, since those characters are often feature Can't Free Your Own World. Well, I'm gonna have to redo this one. Yeah, I'm gonna have to redo this one. There's a very unlikely chance that I will dodge this special. Yeah. Dodge too early. Can't Free Your Own World, yeah, he is a lot of fun. I swear it feels like he has Havoc even though he doesn't. When the next tier list of the hard attribute are on car or so we can kill it. That's actually a good question. The next tier list should be on Sunday. Because for the next, at least for the next 2 weeks, it's gonna replace top 10 because I won't have time to make it since it's Thanksgiving. But yeah, the next one's on Sunday. However, as to which one I want to make it, I don't know. I don't know if I wanted to make it heart, like do all of the heart ones first, like Heart Hollow, Heart Arankar, Heart Soul Reaper, or if I want to do Heart Hollow, Mind Hollow, Tech Hollow, and then like do it that way. I'm definitely gonna cover all of them. I just don't know if I want to go by killer first, killer and attribute first, or I guess I don't know if I want to go by killer first or by attribute first. What do you guys think? Should I do? I'm thinking of just splitting them up. like the next one be a like Tech Hollow or Mind Hollow or something. Like doing the Hollow ones first. Because that way, when I circle back around to the newer stuff, there will be newer stuff. It'll be a little easier. I'm gonna prioritize getting rid of the traps in the next room first, so I don't have to worry about them. Karakuri Benihime. Dude, that guy is insanely strong. Okay. I wanted to get rid of my charge and then I got weakened instead. Alright, there we go. Yeah, no, I agree. The best looking Kisuke is the manga one. I really like the new one, don't get me wrong, but the manga one is just looks so cool. It doesn't matter if I only do 1 damage, I just want to get rid of the traps. The ice ones don't bother me as much because I can't get frozen, but the other ones are annoying. Okay, good. Well, we might be good. We still have to take her out in like 30 seconds, which might be a problem. I might have to bank on a death here. Never mind. I should have banked on the death. I might still bank. I'm gonna bank on the death. Okay, we're good. Whew. That was close. By what I mean by that is you can strategically die to get all your strong attacks back and then use them all in a row again. Which for him is a little bit more annoying because he has a charge move, so you can't use that at full power immediately. But for everyone else, it's a really good strategy because you're like, well, strong attack 1 will come back fast, but the other 2, if I use them, die, come back, I can use them immediately, and it'll be good. Yeah, no, Bruno's definitely the most versatile, just because they gave him the 2 best killers in the game. They also made him made it toward half the Soul Reaper's attacks miss him by default. They gave him Sharpshooter, and they gave him hit hidden enemies, and the ability to come back if he goes down. He's extremely versatile. That said, Kisuke is Kisuke. And he has a strong attack 2 that's bonkers. And he can inflict 2 status elements. That said, Bruno can inflict weakening, which is the best status element, but 2 status elements is better than the best status element. And he's way more likely to do it. Plus, he gets an insane amount of SP if he does. And if you increase his SP, stats or what, just use that special for nothing. That strong attack for nothing. Then that gets increased by the 80% as well. Which is really, really broken. Also, what do you guys think? This is the first time I stream with my camera actually doing what it's supposed to do. I've had this camera for about 4 years now. Yeah, this camera for about 4 years now, and I have been using it wrong every single time. I have been using it wrong. By that I mean, I just kind of had it set by the default, like the default thing that OBS set it as. Nope. I had it like significantly lower quality than it could have done. It was so bad. I had it like at 480p, which is awful. And so I fixed it right before the stream. Because big brain. The difference between the Camphor World Kisuke and the 1000 Year Blood War Aizen Hado 99 special is that it's meant to deal a massive amount of damage and the other one was meant to inflict the one-hit KO. KO! I love this Yoroichi. I really wish we would have gotten Machine Society for round 2 as well. That said, I'm really hoping they remake the Valentine's characters for next year, like the original Valentine's characters, because I love their design. It's one of my favorite designs in the game. Is the original Valentine's Day characters design, because it was simple and it was actually Valentine's related. It wasn't like the Cow Society or anything like that. It was like, hey, these, you know, they're making chocolate for people they like. For me, I'm gonna watch it. Hey, thanks, Alexander. I'm gonna continue making them just because they're really easy to make and they're fun. Because I like talking about the characters, and I have no problem talking about the characters when it comes to top 10s. It's just so much editing. It's so much editing, and it's so much editing of the audio. Like the audio is a lot. Because it's one thing to just talk about the character in a casual sense, because if I screw up, I'm like, oh yeah, I meant this, and I can just say it. I wasn't used to her health getting down so quickly. I wasn't expecting that special. But yeah, it's one thing to do that, like I do with a lot of other videos. But it's another thing if I'm like, okay, this top 10 can't contain mistake with me talking, like, because I can go back and edit it and everything. So it takes me like 2 to 3 hours to make those, but the tier lists are so much easier and it's so much less editing, because all the edits I can just do beforehand and it's not that much. Like after I have the layout, which is permanently saved, I only have to do that once. I just have to put in the little character pictures and that's it. I can just start. It's so nice. Easy mode compared to the other Senkaimon. Urahara and Noelle, who is better? That's a tricky one. I'd say damage-wise and speed-wise, it's definitely Noelle. Well, I say damage, but there's also the increased SP. Speed-wise, it's Noelle, because her range is better. She's got a Beam Shot Strong Attack 1, which is better than Kisuke's Strong Attack 1 for speed and just, like, range. Strong Attack 2 is much faster. Strong Attack 3 is basically the same. But Kisuke can be used for a lot more, and he's way more reliable. Swish, swish, stab. I'm not sure I've ever done... Usually, if you haven't seen me stream this Senkaimon, the easy Senkaimon, the only time I ever stream the entire Senkaimon, being floors 1 through 50, is when it first comes out. After that, I only ever do 30 to 50, because those are the only challenging ones. Up till then, you can just auto. And even some of these you can auto if you build it correctly, but this is when traps start to become more apparent, and you actually have to pay attention to what you're doing or you die. So I usually only stream the 30 to 50, so as to not waste people's time, because 1 through 30 is super easy. That strat a lot in ER when I was beginning. Making myself go back to running Last Ditch Survival at 300. Yeah, Last Ditch Survival at 300 for the epic raids is the way to go for sure. Well, ideally you would have 2. I like to use Rukia for that because I can use she has Last Ditch Survival. The Desert Society has Last Ditch Survival, and if you equip the Ichigo, she has another Last Ditch Survival, so you get 2 lives, technically 3 lives per round. I guess you do miss out on some damage with links, but worth it. Well, the quality is pretty good on the camera. Like, I knew it was good, I just never really bothered to mess with it. Because the camera's so tiny, but every now and then I would put something where it's my whole face in it, and you could tell that the quality of the camera wasn't good. But it's just it's a simple setting that I had to switch that I just never did. It was like, it's so easy and I just never did it. He's kick him for your own world modified. Auto 99, instant kills his opponent, which is autos. Because the original 99. Because the original, in which case autos. Oh, okay, I see. His instant kill. The instant kill is such a good thing to have for Senkaimon that I never use unless I'm doing it off stream. Just because it would be the only reason I don't use it, because I recommend you use it. It's easy. The only reason I don't is because it takes too long to like reset the game and everything. But well, definitely makes things easy. Makes your life easier. Phew. 12,000 SP. That is nuts. Ah! Oh, that's a very good idea. The 40 more on laceration is a very good idea. Does it only... That's a very good idea. Because you're very likely to do it, and you're more likely to do that than the paralyzed. That's genius. Also, I don't have last ditch survival on you. I should have weakened. Oh hey legs, I mean Spirit Lisa. Lisa's great. Favorite visor, for sure. We need more Lisas in the game. I really like the past version of Lisa. I only wish the one we have was a little bit better. I know she's gonna get resurrected, and I hope she gets a little bit better when she does, because the one we have right now isn't terrible. I do wish her normal attack was piercing, but that's like a flaw that most characters have at this point. Most ranged older characters have. There's nothing you can do. The only good thing about that is that she is a strong attack recharge character, so it's not like you have to use her normal attack often. But her strong attack 3 is also not full screen, which I kind of like that it's not full screen. Yeah, it would be better, but more challenging. Aha! I'm still working out when I can. I mean, I'm not like excessively going to the gym, but I am trying to just do some sort of physical activity every day. For the most part, I've been doing good. For the most part. Also trying to eat better. Although, I need to find a place that serves a really good salad soon, because I can eat the same thing every day and be fine. Like, I don't really get that tired of it. Like, I don't get tired of it quickly. But I just need to find what it is. I need to find a good salad place. I'm waiting for the new visors with 10-year... Yeah! I really hope they do... Because I feel like the next time we get a visor, like, next time we get Lisa, it might be the... it might not be past Lisa, which is a bummer. But I really hope it is. I really hope they redo the past banner and we get all those characters again. Which is likely since we don't have past Hachi. And a lot of the past captains are not good. Some of them are fine, like the Lisa's actually good. He's gonna use a special. The Lisa's actually good. The Hiyori is fine, but she's got a captain killer, which really sucks. A lot of the older captains are not. The only good captain is Shinji. Mask on or off? I would prefer on. I prefer off, but I wouldn't mind either way. I'd prefer off, and then they make another version of the visors that they have, like the Bankai feature that Rukia does, where they can just put it on whenever. Ichigo, by the way, really good against bosses. Hit 16 times per normal attack streak. And they can all inflict burn, which is just chef's kiss beautiful. He just like burns through enemies, and then you can just heal yourself. And she became captain too. I wonder what her Bankai would look like. Gremmy, I think Gremmy's one of those characters who does use his special because they fixed it. Toward these guys do use their special now, but they don't get the revive. I could be wrong, and I'm glad I am. There is a Zayaloporo that has that. I do need to inflict burn on you fast though. Really fast. Like, now, preferably. I'm gonna die for lack of burn. That sucks. Because he's not immune to all status elements, as a boss. Whoops. We're all waiting for Jushiro Bankai. Which will, like, well, we might get it because of the Hell Arc. I don't know why I used the heal move. I wasn't hurt at all. Finally. I swear, he's got a really high likelihood of burn, but man, do I get unlucky. Sometimes you get really lucky and inflict it twice really, really fast, like I did there. And sometimes it's what happened with Gremmy, where I inflicted it like once and then with my special and then never again. Basby should be immune to fire. I think he is immune to fire in as a 6-star. But these are every time you fight these guys, you always fight the 5-star version. That's why none of these. That's why you can beat them. If they had frenzy, you'd be cooked. That's it. That's the last of. That would suck. That would mean all their strong attacks inflict frenzy or inflict hits twice. Double chance of inflicting a status element if they can. Any character with flurry would have flurry. Any character with last-ditch survivals or immunities would have those immunities, which would suck. Look at that. So much easier when you can rely on your status element. Is Yushiro in hell or something? I didn't get Zayaloporo getting stepped. Yes, he is. He is, but that's just kind of like the ritual that they do. Kind of sends their spirit on, but they didn't know that it actually sends them to hell, so it is. But not because he was a bad person, but just because that's kind of like where all Soul Reaper captains end up. Kind of thing. Eventually, you know? And with the death of 3 soul, like really high SP, spiritual pressure, but yeah. With the death of 3 really high spiritual pressure captains dying, like entering it after, like one right after another, right after another, just became too much, and that's what caused the events of that chapter. Hold on. Is this guy who I normally use next? Did I forget to switch out my stuff? You can use Hime if you have one. The Orient Society. I don't have one on this account. I do have one on the other account. I do have one on the other account, and I use her for the last fight. And I don't remember who I use here. I swear, the likelihood of inflicting burn on bosses is higher, or is lower than the one to inflict it on mobs. Because I've already inflicted it on like 3 people. Of course, I am hitting them each 16 times. So that could have something to do with odds. I do wish he had poise, because it would make things a little easier, since I wouldn't really have to worry that much about getting hit. But he died. The lack of it does slow him down a little bit, which kind of sucks. Especially in auto. Would Shunsui murder Jushiro? I mean, well, can you though? That's the real question. Is can you? Because where would they go? You know? I have a feeling we're gonna get to see fights between like somebody like that's probably not the last time we see that Zayaloporo, if I had to guess. I guess he wasn't technically killed. But I have a feeling that they're gonna kill somebody, some old villain or whatever, and then they're like, oh, you know, good thing we got rid of them or whatever, and then they're just gonna show up again because they're like, yeah, you can kill us, but we're just gonna end up back here again, and here we are. Ooh, the boss fight's gonna be close. Really close. Oh, well, never mind. I'm doing enough damage that it's not gonna... It'll be fine. Yeah. 36. I forget how much easier these Senkaimons are after doing the other one. Because it takes so long to do the other one. It's so much harder. If you don't have the the specific stuff you need. Then you have to improvise. Wow. Yeah, you have to fight the grandpa too, that's true. We're gonna see a lot of stuff. Which is good, because I did always want to see the Ginrei Kuchiki's actual ability. And you know every captain that's in there is gonna have a Bankai. Even the old Kenpachis. Because Zaraki was the only one who didn't have a Bankai, and even he now does. Ah. I love this now. She's so good. I also really like the uniqueness of this character, where her normal attack, the final attack on her normal attack is always somebody different. Or has the potential to be somebody different. There's not very many characters that have unique things about them, but she's one of them. Oh, forgot. Before I actually forget, let me do this. Except... Oh, why did I hit more? There we go. Except... for bosses is K-Lab. Oh. Yeah, no, you're right. Any boss that's able to heal would also be kind of a nightmare. Actually, there was a bug in one of the Senkaimons. Was it a Senkaimon? It was either a Senkaimon or it was a guild quest. And if it was a guild quest, I don't remember if it was the old version of guild quest or the new version of guild quest. But at one point, there was a bug where Isane, who was a boss in the guild quest, where she had access to her strong attack 2. And her strong attack 2 was a heal move. And so it became a problem because you had people who were like, hey, wait a minute, this boss is healing. And they fixed that eventually, but luckily she wasn't the final one because that would have been annoying, but still. Maybe we'll actually get to know that Retsu's Bankai's actual name. She just said Minazuki, and that was just the name of her regular Plateau. The second time I misused that. I love this character, it's so much fun. This version of Ishin is by far my favorite version of Ishin. From Bound Boys Guild, you joined the club. Yeah, I'll show you the friend code soon, unless somebody still has it remembered or written down. Let me beat this and I can do that. Wow! I love his strong attack too, it's so good! This guy also really good for bosses, because of that strong attack too. Just sends them to the moon and inflicts burn. And lasted survival, which if you do what I did and just stack them, you have all of the lives. I wonder if we'll ever get a character with boosted last stage survival, like 150 or something, where it's like, yeah, you'll definitely come back once, and you might come back again. I know that only Gina and Mayuri are left for the official list, but I hope we get another. Oh, we will get more. I don't know if we'll get Tozen, though that would be that would be very interesting. I would love to see how that would look. That would be awesome. Especially if they use the old design for Tozen. But yeah, they're definitely not the only captains we're gonna get, because I think in the actual thing it said it's just a sneak preview of some of the ones we'll see. So I think that's what that was. He is not immune to freeze. I gotta be careful. I don't remember that he is immune. He might be. Nope, he's definitely not immune to freeze. I can confirm. Pew pew. Here's another character that I really enjoy using, but I rarely get the chance to use him. I also like that they made him because you never actually saw him fight with this outfit. Same with that soy funk. I really hope that when they make when they resurrect the manga characters, or remake them, because I think there's a strong chance they'll just remake them. Just because they can at that point. But, I mean, they remade a lot of the movie characters. But I think there's a good chance that, or I hope there's a chance that when they get resurrected, they get a second killer. I think that would be very, very useful. Just to, you know, because they are manga characters, to hype them up a little bit more for resurrection. And also, I would really love to use the human version of Sajin and he not have a captain killer. Or a Spada killer, or whatever they gave him. Because you know they're going to give him like a high bruiser and that flurry, and he's already got that unique ability of increasing the range on his normal attack. But Ah, run away from the fire. But yeah, I would love to use him in something other than PvP because he's not relevant in PvP anymore. Run away from you. And still get hit with the debuff because that's how this works. There we go. Imagine if we get Yachiru instead of Unohana for her Beyond Bankai to keep it secret to make it. That would be interesting. I thought there was a chance that for the Beyond Resurrection for the Espadas, I thought there was a slight chance that for Stark we might just get an adult version of Lilith for Beyond Bankai Stark, like have it be they're separate. When he gets resurrected, it's like the male version of Stark, and then when he gets Beyond Resurrected, it would be an older version of Lilith because they're both Stark. But they did not do that. I thought that would have been just an interesting thing to do. They did kind of incorporate Lilith into it though, because he is the only one of the Beyond Resurrection Espadas who has 2 Hogyokus and 2 holes. Because there's 2 souls technically in there. To keep it canon, in fact, that most people didn't know that side of her. I did like that. They did make a mistake, though, in that... And I think it's a canonical mistake. Because they never show her neck, because it's always... her braids go this way. Except in the episode when they go to the beach. They do. And she clearly doesn't have a scar there, and I think that is canonical. I'm not entirely sure. But, doesn't have it there. Love this Nell. So good. I love this Nell, and I like that they didn't give her, like, I like that Oliver's, like, she's a character, she's meant to be used, like, strategically, because Oliver attacks face forward. There's no full screen strong attack that faces other directions. It's all, you have to line it up, and I love it. Because it makes it fun. Oh, the code, right, I'm sorry. Ugh. Give me a second. Let me finish this. I forget, I'm sorry. I'm glad you reminded me, though, because I had completely forgotten. Also, really good against bosses. Also has Guard Break and Berserker at 40 and Bruiser at 40. Ow. Pew! I do wish her special consisted of something other than a Cero. Just because I feel like it's kind of... I mean, I guess... I don't know what else he would give her. Because we didn't see her. I don't think she did a resurrection in Camp Hero World. You can check in the game version of Unohana. Yeah, you can check it for the swimsuit one that exists. Here is the code. I love the name this guy has. I am noob. I have space. I'm gonna request there because that's funny. Dave Batiste. I like seeing the names. Yeah, that's the code. Take a screenshot or write it down or. Orihime Inoue. Love to inflict a burn. This Nell in particular is better than... Yeah, because this one, while she's a good boss killer, her special also does a lot of damage. Mine specifically, because I have her at +3 SP, because she's a 5 out of 5. Not a single time got burned! We're gonna play this out, because I really like the smiling. just wanted to see the smile. Gustavo, hello. But I have 20 friends. And it has downsides. What has downsides? Phew. Oh, I see. Yeah, no, that would do it. I'm glad they increased it to 200 though, because every few months I was having to go back and check out who hadn't logged in over a month and then remove them. So I'm glad they did that. I did not even think about sending chat off. Doesn't matter. I have Last Ditch Survival at like 200, so it's fine. I can afford to die to the next boss too. But not twice, only once. Hopefully it'll be no time. I'll just take the kill. She also inflicts weakened defense, making her special insane for mine. Nice. Except. And I'll check again in case somebody else sends it. I'll check again in a bit. Mashiro kick. I wonder if we'll see the visors. I mean, we got to, right, in the new arc? I guess we don't have to. We'll definitely see the ones that were captains. Just because, I mean, they're gonna have to deal with the situation at hand. But the ones that are not might just be like, hey, I didn't choose to come back because it's not my problem. I love that she's got a bow and arrow. I hope more characters get bow and arrows that are not Quincy's. Although hers is more like a hand crossbow. Or a wrist crossbow. What's a wrist bow? It's not really a cross. Well, it's cool. I like it. I do think they should have given her an additional flash step though. I think it would have gone with the character very well. I also was planning on not planning. I was on the fritz about streaming some Pokemon Diamond after the initial Senkaimon, but then I just went to this Senkaimon instead, so I might not do that because I'm getting tired. I'll still play it, but I probably won't stream it. But if you are playing Pokemon Diamond or Pearl, the new ones, send me a friend request or something on the Switch, or let me know and I'll find a way to do that. Meet some people in the underground. I also, if it wasn't for Thanksgiving and all that, I would have had the stream up and then I would have given away, because I have quite a few shiny starters to give away, just like in a giveaway or contest or something. I don't know. This. I guess I could. Well, I was gonna say I could do it tomorrow, but I had to figure a bunch of stuff out to do that. Diamond and Pearl. I hope we're not done with Machine Society. That said, I do hope for the remakes. I don't know what I want anymore. Oh no. I have to find somebody else to use here. Okay, let's see here. Mind a Ronkar. Is it with anything? Yeah, mind a Ronkar. Put a Ronkar killer. Okay. I guess it'll be you. The result will probably be the same. I would rather use Baragan, but honestly, right now I can't because Baragan is... He's a resurrected baby boy. Doesn't matter. Ukiyora's so good. I love that a character whose normal attack does not pierce can still be so good. Characters who focus on attack who have that problem can't say the same thing for that. Which is a shame because they gave movie Kisuke Flurry. And I absolutely love movie Kisuke, except he sucks because he has... While he does have Flurry, his normal attack does not pierce. So while he may deal a lot of damage, he's extremely slow. Ichigo have the Watson stash? Yes! We need more... Does anybody in Bleach have a mustache other than Yuha? I guess Old Man Yama. I'm trying to think. I guess there's a few other people, but are they playable characters? Well, that's how I have it. Man, this Ukiyo is so good. Why I wasn't using him before on this was... Oh well. Baragan has lasted survival as a second. Ooh, that's actually really useful. Luckily for this, Ukiyo doesn't really die during boss battles. Because he's so good at keeping them away. And they came out like back-to-back banners, right? It was Ukiyo first and then Baragan, or the other way around, I don't remember. Either way, both really good characters. Speaking of really good characters, who I need to resurrect because she's at 5 out of 5 and she's a great link. Why haven't I done that? I just lack of time. Tetsuzaimon and Shogiro. You're right, you're right. God. I'm so glad we got another Tetsuzaimon. Man, this character is so busted. I'm so glad they made her even, like, more broken. Long stride, great range, poison, debilitating poison on everything except her special that inflicts debilitating burn. That long stride, multiple flash step combo. That's like an they never address it. It's not written down anywhere or anything like that. That every Soifon and Yoroichi has multiple flash steps. I love that that's a thing they did, and they just never wrote it down. You won't see that anywhere, but it's a fact that every Yoroichi and Soifon has multiple flash steps, despite only having Sprinter at 1. I love it. I love that it's just a thing. I just wish there was more things like that, you know? The only other thing, kind of on a similar... like something they never brought up, but it's a thing, but it doesn't really make a difference to the game, is the Nell thing I was talking about. The Christmas Nell, the final attack on a normal attack string is a different character. They never addressed that either, but it doesn't help any, but it's still kind of cool. I have a 5-star Frenzy ticket, but I don't know who to get, so I'm asking you. If you don't have anybody in there, go with either Byakuya or Yoroichi. Those are the two best ones to get because they have the best killer in the game, which is strong attack damage and strong attack recharge in one. Either one you get is fine. Some people prefer one over the other. You're not getting it for the actual character, you're getting it for the link. And you get a free ticket every month, so eventually you'll have them all. But I would definitely say those two first, and then I would say Renji, strong attack recharge and normal attack damage, because it's a really good thing for autoing. If you have a character that can heal or boost or have a vortex move that is strong attack too, just to have that come back faster is useful. But those two for sure. Imagine if all Kenpachis had guard break. Just by default, that would be great. But yeah, it's really nice. I like that a lot. Because it's like a very broken ability that you can only get by, the only other way to get it is to increase your link slot levels, you know? And they just get it by default. making them like the best characters to avoid boss specials, just because they can. Oh, that's right, yeah. If you're wanting to grind jewels faster, then Kisuke is also a good option because the Kisuke has money drop and jewel drop. But you do get a lot of jewels from just doing events anyway. So I don't remember the last time I had to grind for jewels. So I would probably not get him. I'd probably prioritize the other ones first. Another good one to get is Chad. Because of the if you don't have any characters with last-ditch survival, he can be very useful for completing like Senkaimon or autoing. Just because there's an 85% chance he comes back if he were to die, and he's also got damage reduction at like 12%, which is very useful. I think he's the only frenzy character with last-ditch survival. But it's if you don't have a character with last-ditch survival, very useful for autoing. I use them a while. And even if you do, if you can attach him and another character with last-ditch survival, then you have a 185% chance of coming back. Which means you're gonna come back the first time, and there's an 85% chance you'll come back the second time, which is a really high number. Hey, Squeak! It's adorable. Don't have the second, the artwork's Ichigo on this one, but it doesn't matter. He's good. Speaking of which, it's almost December. Who ordered the art book? I did. I should have ordered too. I'm excited for it. I farm jewels in point event. I just look at my inventory and see the current stage. Running low to color. I don't remember the last time I ran low on a jewel. I guess, do you use them to transcend characters? Because that might be a reason why I don't. Like, why I don't bother, because I don't do it. And that would make sense. If that was the case. But I haven't needed them in a very long time. But I also grind, like, I just leave it running and auto it, you know? Like while I'm watching a movie or something, it's just on. Hey, Nick, what's up? Yet another character whose normal tech does not pierce. But, because they resurrected him and gave him a strong tech recharge link, it's not as much of a problem, because his strong techs come back a lot faster. 10%! What's the difference? Run away from the fire! Yet another character who also has multiple flash steps, so that time I didn't time it correctly. They are doing that to a lot of Ichigos. They're not in the same vein as Soifon and Yoroichi, but they do give him Sprinter at 2 a lot. Which I like. The other thing I really like that this game does is that they take specific characters, like specific things that make sense seasonal wise, and give them an additional sprinter if they seem like a fast character, if they're like a rogue character. They've done it with Cacao Society Gin. They gave him an additional flash step. And they did it with Desert Society Rukia. Both of which are rogue style characters, and they're like, let's just give him an extra flash step because it makes sense for the character to do this. Oh right, Tokinara, the character with a ridiculously high SP. And if that sounds weird, it's because my Tokinara has a ridiculously high SP. Courtesy of wrong builds. That said, it's normal attack. That's why I love wrong builds. It's because it makes the opposite thing useful and do a lot of damage if I choose to run it that way, which in this case I think I have him set as a strong as normal attack character anyway. But I can just do it, like I can do either one and I love it. And sometimes the characters just got really fun strong attacks. Like Nell or Shunsui. Keep the crystals and jewels stacked up. Yeah, I mean, eventually he's gonna get all the frenzy characters. You will eventually get them all because you get one a month. get a frenzy ticket one a month. I think I have like 15 of them stacked up I haven't used because I just don't need them. And yeah, after you get them all, then you can start 5 out of 5ing Yoroichi and Byakuya, which you can then just use as links because they will increase. Like the link will increase, and it's easy characters to 5 out of 5. What do you think of Sajin's absurdly high bruiser and no guard break? I don't mind. I don't mind it. Like, I don't think every character should have guard break. I think if you do that a lot, which they did, and that's why people are conditioned to be like, oh, this character doesn't have guard break. That was my controller wasn't syncing. That's why it took a while. You condition people to be like, oh, this character doesn't have guard break. It's garbage, which is not at all the case. Especially if they're a melee character, which I don't remember what Sajin is. But especially if they're a melee character with an Arankar killer, and again, I don't remember what Sajin is. I think he has. I don't remember what he has. But they don't need it because no Arankar, like melee, Arankars cannot block melee attacks. And even then, like, it just takes one strong attack to break a guard. You know, it's not that big of a deal. So I don't mind. I really don't. In fact, that might have been the reason why they gave him such a high bruisers. No guard break. Sajin's a melee and hollow killer. Yeah, but even still, you know. Like I said, I didn't know, when I said that, I didn't know what hollow he had. Or what killer he had. But that might be the reason why, you know? Because I think we also have another high attack character who does have... Hold on a second. Who does have, That's funny. I'm gonna have to do this one again. But that's funny. I got delayed and I still beat it in under a minute. It's really great. Less strong attacks. Got it. But yeah, I don't mind characters not having guard break. Doesn't matter. It's more important that they have guard break if they have a, do you mind, sir? If they have a ranged normal attack. Because ranged normal attack, sometimes the AI, if you're autoing, doesn't know to use a strong attack until they're up close. Or until they have reach for it. And so they just don't, and so they're just using their normal attack on a blocking character, and that can get annoying. Whereas if they're melee, they're more likely to use their strong attacks because they're closer and it just does it faster. You sent the friend request? Nice. Ah, I went away from the fire. How did I dodge that? Yeah, I checked earlier and I didn't have a request, but I will check again. Nice. 48, I still can't beat in under a minute, which does suck. Bum 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 bum. Oh, no. I'll do the extra stages on my time. These are faster. One day I'll get that Ukiora. One day. Not Ukiora, Noitora. There's gotta be a better way. Let's see. Do I have something better? It's gotta be no affiliation killer, right? Nope! Oof. When Spirits of Forever With You Round 2 banner first came out, I got Shinji on your first summon. I wanted to scream out loud when I got him, but muffled it because I didn't want to annoy your family. Back when I lived with mine, I had to be careful because a lot of the banners came out like at 2 a.m. sometimes. It was either 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. And my sister slept in the next room. I had to be really quiet. Phew. And these days, I can just stay up when as long as I want. Except I usually wake up at 7 a.m. for work, so I usually don't. I just do it the next day. It's a little annoying when they can hide underground, because if it's a time thing like this in under a minute, it can get a little annoying. You have to use a Zeta pill. It's not really a problem to beat this one, it's just there's no beating it in under a minute for me. Which sucks. Although I am curious to know if Parasol Noitora can do it. Because I love Parasol Noitora. He doesn't have the proper killer, but is a Heart Espada, and he has a charge move strong attack 3, and he can inflict debilitating burn, and his first strong attack is very likely to do so. So it's possible. I am waiting for them to resurrect him, though. I'm very excited for that banner, because Noitora and Nell, I hope Nell gets Flurry. I really do. I hope they don't just be like, give her a 70 Bruiser. She already has a 25 Natalink. Just give her Flurry, please. The Noitora Floor Super Troll. I saw 5 out of 5 Max Transcendent Spirit Grimjow, not... That's another thing. I also have that Grimjow. Not Spirit Grimjow, the Camp for Your Own World Grimjow. A lot of people were upset that he didn't get resurrected at the last thing like they did. Whoops! Messed that up royally. Messed that up royally. I should just restart the boss fight. I might have to do this again because I screwed up twice in a row. I forgot my point. I hadn't screwed up. Yeah. A lot of people were upset that he didn't get resurrected because the previous year the second anniversary version of Ichigo did. But I knew they weren't gonna. There was no way they were gonna, because they resurrected some characters before they should have. The Halloween characters they resurrected, they should have held off on it. Same thing with some of the other stuff that they resurrected. They should have just held off on it. That's why they're holding off on the Parasol ones a little bit longer, because they came out around the same time as the manga stuff, and so they resurrected the Halloween stuff way early. Which I wish they would have held off on as well, because that would have meant that they that Yoruichi might have gotten Flurry. Which he didn't. I'm waiting on individual Eva so I can farm materials. Smart. If you're going after one, it's better to just do the individual. Grimjow not being resurrected? Which Grimjow? Which one are we talking about? Oof, you had to hide underground. You couldn't just take the hit. You sent the friend request? I accepted the friend request. I accepted the ones that were there anyway. And I think I saw the name that you said earlier. Okay. I'm just gonna wait out that... Actually, no, I'm not. I have some barrier. I'm just gonna go. Also, he's 5 out of 5. I don't remember if I used my special before. But that special hurts. Unfortunately, not debilitating. I really hope when they resurrect him, they make it debilitating. I did manage to weaken with that strong attack, though. And the barrier move just ran out. That's super lucky. He also has poise, which is really nice for that strong attack 3 to be able to charge it all the way. It's also the reason why for a while he also got he was also used in PvP because he had poise. Strong attacks couldn't be stopped. He boosted everyone, gave him one barrier, which died immediately, but still. Power, no affiliation. Dang it. I was like, can I use Kisuke? I probably can, but no affiliation is better. Plus, I know I've done it under a minute with this guy, so. Shut up, the you Blood Wars will be broken, so no longer tell. I hope so. I hope they will. Like, I hope they're gonna make them better than other Resurrections, I think. In terms of links, it's hard to say because there's only so many repetitive links you can give them. Like, they're probably not gonna give everyone with a strong attack damage a strong attack recharge link. It would be great if they did, but they're probably not. Because that would oversaturate the amount of people that have that. But you know, they might give like stats and stuff. Like they might give the Toshiro freeze immunity for his secondary link, which would make a lot of people mad, but give him Berserker at like 40%, you know. Whoops. Oh! Whew! I saw that hit to 2 minutes, and I was like, it's my special or nothing. Special did it. Nice. I hope they give Byakuya both Flurry and Frenzy. No Berserker or Bruiser. Just Flurry and Frenzy. Who do I use? Okay, this is fine. Not resurrecting Grimjaw. I was answering questions submitted about what was it? Wait, what? Oh, I see. Okay. I'm new to the game, but luckily I learned somewhat fast. I'm going to die. Okay, I actually have to focus, not focus, but like, yeah, I actually have to just time my strong attacks a little bit better here. So I might have to stop reading chat for like a split second. I learned somewhat fast. I don't know. Sometimes I didn't watch any of the trailers, but I got 5th anniversary Byakuya. Now you have 5th anniversary Ichigo. Nice. Both great characters for Guild Quest. They both have really good versatility. Byakuya is an amazing autoer. I should not have used that strong attack 2 there. Doesn't matter. Gotta love Weakening. Since you're new, I don't know if you know, but Weakening is the best status element to inflict. Just because it not only makes it so they can only hit you for 1 attack, which is great for specials coming up, but it also lowers their defense. I don't know by how much. I think it's by half? Oof. But it's just really useful. I should really map out a button for Rukia and any character who can switch or tag team or like use the Bankai thing. Shouldn't have used it there either, but I will never learn because I am not. I've got to stop using my strong attack 2 there. It's strong attack 3, strong attack 2. Wait. But I always start off with strong attack 1. Okay, there we go. Strong attack 3, strong attack 1. Yeah, strong attack 3, 1, then 2. Then gone. Yeah, I'm pretty sure what's the Kage because I went in there and your name started with a K, right? And I know I did that one. Please. Okay. A lot easier with Aura than it is with Orihime, let me tell you. You have to trust the vortex will weaken. Well, it's not really the weaken. I have to trust that the vortex will push them far enough away that they're not my problem anymore. Although in this particular case... Oh, that's interesting. I used my strong attack 2 immediately after my special, but because my special was still dealing damage, it ignored it. So my strong attack 2 reset, but never went off. What is your guess for the end of the month banner coming? Hoping it's Christmas banner. I think there's a good chance it's Christmas. I think historically it's been the Christmas one. If it's not Spirits Are Forever With You, it'll be Christmas. And if it's Christmas, then mid-month will likely be Spirits Are Forever With You. And if it's not, then end of the month probably will. Let's see. I would do extra stages, but I'm getting tired. So let me see what I have in terms of tickets. Oh, it's so many! Although I did recently collect these, so it shouldn't be too much. You have Spirit Society Chad? I do not. I got Ichigo, but not Chad. I'm trying to debate whether I want to do this or if I want to just do a ticket video later. I might just do that instead. Hello, Kisuke friend. Always do on the individual ones for the arena ones, always do step 1 because it's only 50 orbs and you have a chance to get a 5-star. I did, and I got a 5-star, but I don't remember who it was. Let me see. You know, with my luck, I think it was Chad. 18 and none on there, which means there's 1 in there. 2 in there now. So I'll just wait on the tickets because I don't have that many. There's only 2. But I will do this one. For the simple reason that I want a 5 out of 5 that Yoroichi. She's avoiding me. I don't know why. I refuse to get that Aroniero because I know I have him as a 6-star and I will only get him once I'm out of options. I guess I'll throw you in the mix. You, my first 5 out of 5 character. Is there any other option? No, there's not. Okay. Please be Yoroichi. Please. Please. I'm gonna save them for the 5-star, for a 5-star ticket video. Because I only have like 2 and I'd have to get a lot of them. Like I have to pick up everything in my box to get them. No, it's not her again. So many months trying to get her at 5 out of 5. Can't do it. Get Kensei. Kensei would have probably been the better option, but the reason I didn't is because I think I have him at 6-star, but I'm not sure. But yeah, there's another 5-star ticket somewhere in there, and I have to go get it. I think. There's a chance I didn't make it to 2 million. I haven't made it to 2 million, so I'll just wait and do a 5-star ticket then. Yeah, I'll just wait and do the 5-star ticket then. And I can do it along with my JP account, who will also have 2 more tickets on that one. So I did get the doggo. Let's see if I have Kensei out of curiosity. But I am going to wrap the stream up there. I'll probably be playing Pokemon for the rest of the night. I would, because it's fun. But I am curious to see if I have them real quick. So many characters to sort through. Doesn't look like I do. Yeah, he would have popped up. Doesn't look like I do. So, good to know. But that said, thank you guys for hanging out. I hope I was able to help out in some questions. I appreciate you guys becoming members, those of you who did. But I appreciate all of you guys for hanging out, because otherwise it would just be a lunatic talking to no one, which I have done. I did a lot of that way back in the day when I was first starting out. You won't find those videos because I removed them all. Not the very first videos. The very first videos are still there, but the ones of just me talking to nothing, I haven't. I did remove those. But yeah, anyway, I digress. Thank you guys for hanging out. Hope you guys, Max transcended. No, never. No, that's Sachi. No. Thank you guys for hanging out. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night. And great Thanksgiving if I don't talk to you guys from then. I have to. I'll probably just take the rest of today and just play some Pokemon, and then just spend tomorrow making some videos for the week. But thank you guys for hanging out. Hope you guys have a great night.